Kris Glassburn. I live in Holy Cross. I have been an agent for 3 years part-time, going on almost my 5th year now as a full-time. For buyers from now, since January, I pended 22, and average is around 282. So a majority of the time, I actually kind of write an offer knowing full well that we're going to lose it, but just so that they can get experience. So I would say the average that I write on every house for specifically first-time home buyers are at least 2 times, if not 3. And then I do have some investors where we just write 1, but I would say the average is at least 2. Yeah, so I'm a huge goal-driven person, and so I was like, can I do this year? Can I hit what I want to hit? And so when you go to the bathroom, sometimes you're pep talk yourself. You're like, you can do this. You got this. That is what I told myself about 2021. Who knows if this is ever going to happen again? So hit the ground running and don't stop. So see me in the bathroom every once in a while. You hear me yes, you got this. That's what I'm doing. Mentally, I told myself, do you remember what it was like to be a first-time home buyer? Do you remember what it was like and the excitement and the thrill and the adrenaline? I'm super competitive. I'm an adrenaline junkie. And so this is something that I just thrive in. This is there's a house that just came on the market. Let's beat somebody else to it. So I would say what I changed was my mental health, and was basically able to state, you will go get this. You will be the number 1 person to beat out everyone. From an actual physical perspective, I sit down with each buyer at the beginning of every training, at the beginning of meeting them or talking with them, friends, family, doesn't matter who it is, and I'm like, this is ugly. And what this means is X, Y, Z, so that they know the expectations ahead of time. And so that way it's easier for me to say, remember when I mentioned this? They have a good understanding already of it. And then lastly, I think I remember more or less last year, at the beginning stages of when I was a realtor, part-time realtor, I would sugarcoat things, meaning I would be okay, yeah, we can go see this house. And now I'm just no, you won't get this house. It is at the max of your budget. It's at $225, and your max budget is $225. You don't get to go to $225, you get to go to $200 right now, and that's that. And so I think I've grown or matured in my tenor of being an agent, stating that you have to essentially be brutally honest with your clients, and yeah, you may lose them, but you will gain so much more trust with them when you're hey buddy, I think we need to go 40K over ask, and I promise you I will get it. And that builds trust and integrity, and that may or may not help you, I don't know. Do you work on your lunch hour? Okay, let's go on your lunch hour. That's what I would have to sometimes tell clients, is if they want to see a house, it's not necessarily going to be at 6 p.m. It's not going to be at the leisurely time, hey, you sent me the house on Friday. No, we're going to go see it on Thursday night when it came out on the market. It's not ideal. It's definitely not ideal for an agent, in my opinion. You have to be at the beck and call, but then sometimes you just have to recognize that you could put in at least 3 to 5 hours finding them a house at the very beginning, but it's going to pay off in dividends, because then you don't have to go around for hours trying to find them more and more houses after they lost. So I would say what I changed about my clients the most, or what my clients have changed the most, is just their availability and recognizing that they can't just sit on decisions, and that they have to make executed decisions within a short time frame. I grind. I feed off adrenaline. I feed off boost up everyone else. And so I think what contributed to my success so far is just having like peers, family, friends, specifically my husband, just like boost you up no matter if you're feeling down or if you are just tired. Go have like that pep talk in the bathroom and be like, I will get this, I can do this. And I think that's what's contributed to my success the most, is just the mental capacity of saying you can do this and believing in yourself, changing all of your passwords to your goals, like I'm gonna kill it on this offer and that's what your .loop password is, or I'm gonna be a top 10 agent. Like that's what you gotta do, is you have to believe in yourself, and ultimately if you make others successful, you'll become successful.